For centuries, science has been hailed as the ultimate pathway to truth. But what if one of the most provocative philosophers of science declared, "Anything goes"? What does that even mean? Let's dive into the philosophy of Paul Feyerabend and uncover the bold ideas behind this controversial claim. Paul Feyerabend, a philosopher of science, shocked the academic world with his infamous phrase, "anything goes." At first glance, it seems to suggest chaos, anarchy, and a rejection of scientific rigor. But Feyerabend wasn't advocating for randomness or abandoning reason altogether. Instead, his statement holds deeper philosophical layers that challenge the rigidity of scientific methods. So, what exactly did he mean by "anything goes"? There are two key interpretations to explore. First, "anything goes" can be understood as a critique of the permanence of scientific methods. Feyerabend argued that no single method is eternal or universally applicable. History supports this claim. Think about it. The methods of Galileo, the father of modern science, wouldn't work to unravel the mysteries of quantum mechanics. Similarly, Newtonian physics, which once seemed absolute, was later expanded, and in some cases overturned, by Einstein's theories. Feyerabend believed that if we cling to one method as the gold standard, we risk limiting science itself. Science thrives because it adapts, evolves, and sometimes borrows from unexpected sources, even pseudoscience or ancient traditions. The second interpretation of "anything goes" suggests a profound intellectual freedom in science. Feyerabend challenged the idea that science must rigidly follow strict methodological rules. In his view, rules can become shackles, stifling creativity and innovation. Instead, he argued that progress often comes from breaking these rules. For example, Galileo's methods were controversial in his time. If he had adhered strictly to the methods of medieval scholars, his revolutionary discoveries about the solar system might never have emerged. Similarly, the blending of disciplines, like biology with computer science or physics with philosophy, has led to groundbreaking innovations. Feyerabend's "anything goes" encourages this kind of interdisciplinary exploration and creative disruption. Feyerabend's philosophy isn't just an abstract thought experiment. It's a wake-up call for how we approach knowledge today. In a world grappling with ethical debates over artificial intelligence, climate science, and even alternative medicine, the question isn't just, what do we know? But also, how do we know it? By embracing Feyerabend's idea that anything goes, we acknowledge that progress often requires breaking boundaries and questioning dogmas. It reminds us that science isn't a monolith. It's a living, breathing process shaped by the context of its time. Of course, not everyone agrees with Feyerabend. Critics argue that his ideas open the door to pseudoscience or undermine the credibility of scientific inquiry. Some say his approach is too radical, risking the very foundation of objective knowledge. But Feyerabend wasn't suggesting we abandon rigor altogether, only that we remain flexible and open to change. So, what does Feyerabend mean by "anything goes"? It's a call to embrace diversity in thought, methods, and approaches. It's a reminder that science, like humanity, grows through adaptability and creativity. The next time you hear someone say, "That's not how science works," ask yourself, is that really true? Or is it time to rethink the rules and expand the boundaries of possibility? Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the philosophy of science. If you enjoyed exploring the bold ideas of Paul Feyerabend, hit the like button, subscribe to Chronicles of Legends, and share your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think about "anything goes"? Let's keep the conversation going. Stay curious, stay legendary.